Yo, hey, what's good with y'all, man? I'm coming with y'all back with another video. Like I said, each video, we're gonna shout out a black business. For this video, I wanna shout out Cascade. Cascade is a local black business in Atlanta. Seen the movie ATL, that's the skating rink they go to on the weekends, on the Sunday. The owner is actually, man, his name is Greg Alexander. He was a 10-year U.S. Army veteran from New York City. And after he got the Army, worked as an engineer for, I forgot the company name, but in the World Trade Center. And then in 1992, he moved to Atlanta. And that's when he purchased his first skating rink, which is called, at that time it was called Golden Glide Skating Rink. So he just started designing that in 1997, 98. He purchased the land where it's at. It's over there off of 20 and on Martin Luther King Drive. 1999, they started the construction, and then in March of 2000, they officially opened. We later come to be known as Cascade, which for him was like the ultimate skating rink. You know, so it had, you know, different elements in there for, you know, the kids, the parents, you know, so everybody, it would just be a place for everybody, you know, could come as a collective and, you know, do their own little thing. So that's when a lot of people got really keen and started knowing about Cascade as a skating rink. I started, I don't know, probably as a kid I probably went to Cascade, I really don't remember, but boys, churches out there, especially, the last time I went was on a Saturday, but I was there early, so I was there at like 8, but and there's churches out there, but them kids be falling all over the place, and they'll take you out the game, they'll take you out your glory for real. But like I said, Cascade is cool to me because I didn't know that was a black-owned business. It's something, like I said, I always heard about being from Atlanta. You know, you always hear, Cascade, we're going to Cascade. And it was like, I used to go there on the weekends, like we used to, yeah, basically the same thing. But I never really went to Cascade, like I said, unless I went as a younger kid, but none I really remember. And like I said, I didn't know that was a black-owned business. So I looked it up, did some research about it, and just knowing that part, and then just how big it is. Like I said, most people know about it from, you know, ATL, know more about it from ATL. But being from Atlanta, you know, you always hear about Cascade, XYZ. So just knowing that's a black-owned business, how it started, and getting, you know, just more in depth about it, made me want to support it more and, you know, keep it around for, you know, as a staple in the community, which it is. So like I said, if you're ever in Atlanta, definitely, if you're visiting, you want to, you know, enjoy yourself, have a good time, especially, you know, if you're of age. You know, take a trip out to Cascade, go to on a Sunday night. You know, just get the experience. It's definitely a cool place to be. I might not appreciate it as much just because I'm from here, so it's not really, you know, something so big to me like as it would be for, you know, somebody coming from another state. But at the same time, like I said, anybody you want to get that experience, you know, Cascade definitely a place to be, chill little spot. You know, you do some skating, enjoy yourself. You know, just wind down, have a good time. So with that, I'm getting to the video. It's called Applying Pressure. Now, when I first heard the beat, I knew it was gonna be something different just off the beat. Like, I don't know, I'm one of the people, within like 10 seconds, I can tell if I'm like a song or not, just based off how I go. I've had it where I don't like the first 10 seconds, and then I hear it, and then, you know, I skip it. But I hear the whole song another time, but oh yeah, that's a hard song. So I miss songs that way too, but a lot of songs, I'm probably a good 90%, 9 out of 10. If I don't mess with it from the beginning, I'm not gonna like the song. This is off the off-season album. I heard the beat of it, and first of all, that beat was just different, so I was like, oh yeah, that's something different. And then just hearing what he was saying, I said, oh yeah, I got the reaction to this. But this one, just off rip, this is one of the ones. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into this reaction. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all tap in with me.
Yeah, nigga, the off-season. The off-season, nigga. We off for niggas. Fuck the fuck. Off for niggas.
And I don't know how true this is or not, but I just seen I was listening to something earlier, and they're talking about J. Cole finna play for like an African basketball team or something, I guess. But anyway, just saying that to say, that made the album even harder. Just off you going off the album called The Off Season, you finna go play. You know, they had talks, I think it was last year, about him maybe going to the league playing for Detroit. But, you know, I don't know how far that went or whatever. But to have an album called The Off Season and you about to go into the season of basketball, that's hard.
Applying pressure, starting my grind with crime festers, and now it's showing like they in their second trimesters. That's why the niggas throw a shot at you.
See, that's a slick one. Got 9 showing like they in their second trimester. 9 straps, 9 months, you're pregnant, 9 months. Trimesters, you know, the trimesters, I think it's probably like 3. I don't know for sure, but that second trimester, that's when you really start showing. So that's hard. It's like double entendres on double entendres.
Online, I pay no mind to their benign gestures. Nigga, please, I got my mind on much bigger things, to say the least. Just hit hard, never pitched hard, I played the streets. These niggas whips hard, behind closed doors, can't pay the lease.
That right there is a bar, boy. That boy said, they whips hard, but behind closed doors can't play the least. I don't get this generation in a certain extent because it feel like everybody feel like they gotta have the same thing. Or I gotta have this foreign X, Y, Z. If you're not living no foreign lifestyle, you don't need no foreign. And I mean that because, or I mean, you know, do what you want, but based off your lifestyle really should dictate what you spend to a certain extent so you can get on to the next thing. So if you doing stuff outside of your means, you know, for what? So in this bar, what he's saying, you got a car, you can't even afford it, but you know, flex with it. So who is it for? It ain't for you can't pay the lease on it, but you got it. So you know, it's just the way this generation think about certain stuff just be, you know, different and weird in a way to me. But that's a bar.
Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check, cause most have to. Instead of capping, why don't you talk about being a broke rapper? That's a perspective I respect because it's real. What it's like to be nice as fuck, but gotta stress to pay the bills.
That's hard. See, that's one thing about J. Cole. He gonna give you them, like, it's not even necessarily just these necessarily punchlines that they hitting you so hard, like boom, 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 they hitting you. It's just like he's saying some real stuff. He said, why don't you talk about, you know, having to live check to check? Most people have to live that. They relate to that. Living check to check, or being a broke rapper. You ain't got, I mean, everybody not up, you know, to an extent that y'all think they are. So it's just like, why don't you talk from that perspective? Why I always gotta be like, oh, I got this, X, Y, Z, when there's also another perspective of you trying to get to that point. You know, and then like he's saying, I've been there before, you know, I've done that.
It's a perspective I respect because it's real. What it's like to be nice as fuck, but gotta stress to pay the bills. That was me in 08, seeing no cake. Not even on dates, I celebrated my birth. Just did the mental math and calculated my worth.
I wouldn't lie to you, I'm gonna say, all right, now y'all better mess with me on my pick when I use that as my caption. That's going up. That boy said, I just celebrated my birth, just did the mental math, calculated my worth. That's hard, off rip. The mental math, because first of all, anybody worth, there's no way you should be able to mentally calculate that to me. I don't think, if you can mentally calculate it, the number might not be big enough. But also, I don't think worth is like, I guess it's like a fixed thing, so it's almost like you're saying what it's worth. Yeah, to me, you can't put a price on yourself. So it don't take no mental math to really do that. I mean, it could, but our bar. Did the mental math just to calculate my worth. And when I use no IG, y'all make sure y'all mess with that pick, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be something. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something. Cause that one coming. I'm putting that one in.
I got more M's than a real Slim Shady bit.
Then he slated with the got more M's than a real Slim Shady video. M's, Eminem, M's, millions, M's, stands, who are people. I got more M's that want to be me. That's a bar. Applying pressure.
Big boss, let's Rink Ross for like a wavy video. Coach team and they tote steamers round a wavy tippy toe.
I ain't gonna lie, he said something right there and I need to figure it out.
Rink Ross for like a wavy video. Coach team and they tote steamers round a wavy tippy toe. Round crack vibes. Brown crack vibes and cold-blooded killers, no reptiles, just projectiles. For niggas salty, you rockin' the fresh and textiles. I seen best pals grow up as.
I ain't gonna lie, the way he intertwined just putting that together is too smooth. He said, cold-blooded killers, no reptiles. Something with the projectile, just rocket. Something like textile. That's like, he just putting that together. And I'm talking about some slide, just simple, John. It ain't even too much, but it's just hard. You gotta, like, listen to what he's saying.
You seen best pals grow up and switch. Sometimes over a couple dollars, more often over a bitch. I can cap
Applying pressure.
say that I never scratched my jealousy itch, but thank God I conquered that, cause if not I'd never be rich. And be keep the.
See what I'm saying? Like, it be regular stuff. He said, thank God I never scratched my jealousy's itch. I mean, folks might be they might be in a better position at this moment. They might be doing something I want to do, but there's no need for me to be jealous about it, because I understand that I'm still working towards what I need to do and what I'm trying to do. If you let that jealousy overtake you, you know, it'll leave you bitter and leave you in a position where you can't do and get to where you're trying to go. So that's what he's saying. You know, I'm happy that I never, you know, I conquered that of my jealousy's itch. If I never did, I'd never be rich.
It's empty, so just focus on you. If you broke and clown is a millionaire, the joke is on you. Money ain't everything, I never say that. But niggas throw stones knowing they sell their soul to get wherever they at. Just
if you clowning a millionaire, the joke is on you. And it's just like, I mean, that's a fact. I mean, some people do some corny junk to get millions, but at the same time, that's their way of doing it. So if you joking on them and clowning them, and you ain't got nothing to show for it, then what is you? And then to double that back with, but at the same time, you throw stones at them, but you'll you'll do this just to get to that position. You'll go that hard to get to that position.
Just know these verses just some shit they gon' forever play back, nigga. Hell yeah. Fuck, you know what it is, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, whoever did this beat, that's what I need to see. I need to do this beat. Whoever did this beat, they slid, they wrote that.
That's why I gotta flex sometimes, and niggas just try to act like you just not that motherfucking nigga.
See, this be that low key, this that Birdman verse where he just talking to you, but he really spit. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I gotta bring y'all Birdman appreciation video, bro. So Birdman, to me, he's an underrated rapper. Folks be like, Birdman so trash, you just talking over a beat. But that's a whole verse, bro. He dropping the whole 16 in spoken word, preaching to you. And that's what Cole doing, you hear what he's saying. My boy talking to you, it's a whole nother verse. He just acting like he's talking now. He talking to you.
I'd never be able to do it like that. Bitches are different.
This one, off rip, Cole get the flawless victory out that one. That song there, that jump was too hard. He talking, and I ain't gonna lie, that would have been like the intro to the album. That album, not the album, but that would have went 10 times harder. Cause just like he applying pressure, you see how he coming off rip. Like to me, that's like an intro song. It got it as the fourth song, you know, and that's what really woke me up into the album. The first couple I was listening to before the album, I mean, that was straight. It was like, I mean, he rapping, cool, but that one, that woke me up. I was listening to what he was saying on that one, and he snapped. Flawless victory 10 out of 10 on that one, and I'm definitely gonna be riding that one. Come out with one more video on that one. Tell me, you know, what songs y'all messing with on the album as well. You know what I'm saying? This was a big album, you know, been waiting for it. A lot of big artists haven't been dropping, you know, since the pandemic started. So this one of the bigger, you know, the top three, Drake, Cole, Kendrick. So he dropped. So this might be, you know, getting the direction and more than artists dropping, them type artists. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, tell y'all businesses in so I can get make those videos. You know, send me what videos y'all mess with, what y'all want to see. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.